I didn't think I can talk so much. I'm usually super quiet. So like here talking to you guys, it's just making me be all talkative again. So it's like you're my best friend at school. We are talking and talking, and there we go. Okay, oh, there we go, there we go. Yay. So, oh yeah, so when I make these little balls of skein, from the very beginning, I used to grab the yarn from the middle, but I don't do that anymore because it would collapse it. So now I grab the yarn from the outside, and so it still keeps that shape. So I recommend, like, if you were gonna get this ball of yarn, that's what I would do if I were you. So I still have a lot of stuff I want to do. If like basically my future plans right now is basically start crocheting more. Definitely want to order more of these yarns. I keep all my yarns in the bottom, and my mom's like, put the cakes right there, but I honestly don't want to because I want to buy more books. I'm like a crazy book person. I also have manga. That's like manga on the bottom, so I'm a huge nerd. So but yeah, so my future plans are basically to crochet more, definitely embroider more. I have a lot of embroidered stuff, and I have this really cute Mamacita and Papacito shirt that I have from my previous markets. I came up with it because of Dia de los Muertos, and I had seen somebody do something like that a long time ago, like maybe 2-3 years ago, and I saved the picture on my phone because I'm like, oh, this is super cute. I'll save it and I'll look at it later. So when I was going through all my photos, I'm just like, hey, it's here. So I made the shirt, and it was super cute. Everybody loved it. And funny enough, oh yeah, this past pop-up that I just did was on May 5th. So it was all Star Wars themed. And I'm sorry to say, I'm not a huge Star Wars fan. I just never got into it. Nobody in my family is really into it. My best friend, she loves Star Wars. But besides that, like, that's all I know. I've seen the Clone Wars because of my friend, and that was it. Like, I got nothing. So, but I kind of understand the premise, but I'm not like a hardcore fan. So like, if you tell me, oh, you know this character or whatever, I'm just like, no. And when I talk to the other vendors at this previous market, I'm just like, hey, do you know Star Wars? And she's like, no. So like half the people who were there at the market, half of them knew Star Wars, were huge fans, and the other half were like, yeah, no. But I'm gonna use this and like advertise and sell what I can. So it just like, yeah, you do what you do. So this next one is SpongeBob. So I'm really excited about the SpongeBob one. And you know, for the Star Wars one, the only thing I crocheted was a Yoda. So, and I actually took it, like, it was like my very first sale. As soon as I walked in, like I had everything set up, everything was just peachy keen, and then like 5 minutes in, this person comes in, he sees my Yoda, and he asks how, like, I was selling it for 25. So he's like, oh, I want it. And I'm just like, okay. And then I made a Charmander as well, like just for the fun of it. That was also, the Charmander was a free pattern, and the YouTube video for it is like right here. So I'm gonna put that right there. So ooh, there we go. See, if you're not careful, it will come loose. So so he bought both of them, and I was selling the Charmander for 20. And so the Pokemon ones are really popular, and I love Pokemon too. I mean, I haven't kept up with the newer Pokemon, but I still love the series. So anyway, so like, wow, my first sale was actually the Baby Yoda, and I only made one, so he was like a pretty decent size. So that was crazy, and that was the only Star Wars thing I had. Like, I had some wristlets and lanyards that were Star Wars themed, but that was pretty much it. So let's see, I haven't done this one yet. So that, yeah, that was pretty much it. And like besides that, I still did fairly well, besides not really having any Star Wars stuff. And none of my Star Wars wristlets or lanyards even sold, which was crazy. I'm just like, nobody even bought one of those. Like, everybody was attracted to my crochet stuff. Everybody loved the chickens. The chickens are like my best seller. So I found this chicken pattern because of this Cameron's Creations, like her right here. She's got a YouTube. My mom found her on YouTube, and she's the one who did the chicken pattern. And she was like, oh, this is like, I got this pattern from here, whatever. And so she would link it to the Etsy, and I was like, okay, I'll buy it. And so I bought the Etsy pattern, and it was super easy. And I'm just like, these are so cute, but it wasn't like something I would buy if I went to like a pop-up or whatever. Like, I don't buy crochet stuff because I can make it. But like, it's just, I couldn't imagine like myself buying it. But apparently it's super popular. Everybody buys them. Like, when I first had the chickens up for sale, I had all my materials. I even brought the stuffing with me at the time so I could make them right then and there. And I was literally like, they would sell out, and I had to crochet even more right then and there. and they would sell out right then and there. So I literally like walked away and I had no chickens with me, and I still made like maybe 5 or 6 more while I was there, and those all sold out too. So I don't understand these chickens. They are so cute. They are, but why do you sell? Look, oh, see, you hit yourself. So yeah, they sell like crazy. And my baby's still asleep. So after this, I still have to crochet. No, not crochet. I don't actually have anything to crochet right now. I need to go to the store and buy more of that filling because that box is almost empty. So that's my filling box. I get these at Hobby Lobby for $15, and then I'll see this like a similar box, same size at Walmart, and they'll sell them for like $20, almost $30. And I'm just like, what? Like, you really gotta check your prices, people. Like, you gotta make comparisons, whatever. My dad is telling me that I should probably try online, see if I can find like a lot more stuffing at a cheaper price, like wholesale or whatever. So if you know any, if you know any places that sell, I'm such a tongue twister. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm getting a call from my mom. I'll be right back. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is my 7th yarn ball, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I think I have like 12 more balls of yarn. So I'm not gonna record the entire thing, but I will show you like all my yarns like done. So this is so nice. I used to, I started not liking this thing because I had been using the really big yarns at Walmart. But now that I'm using like these smaller ones, they're actually, it's so much more better for me. It's just like, all compact and whatever. So that's so cool. So yeah. So like if I were to give any advice to like people who are starting out their markets, it's just, I guess, well, one, just get started with something small, like nothing too inexpensive, and be very wary of like buying very expensive products. Like I still really regret buying that DTG. It does work. Like I do have some work coming up for it, and it gives me a lot of money like when I use it. So, but it's just, you need to use it consistently or like it'll get clogged up. And that's just a lot of money if it breaks down. And it's just, that already happened to me once. And literally money down the drain, and it wasn't even my money. I felt so bad. It was my parents' money because I'm just like, I deeply regret that. So sad. But I'm learning from my mistakes. So like that's the advice I give you guys. This is the kiwi one. So yeah, this is Patrick's pants. So let's make that one faster. Pull. Okay, so yeah, just be very wary of like investing in something so large. Even thing is like be wary of Etsy. So I did try Etsy in the beginning, but I did not have a crochet at the time. I probably would have done really well on Etsy if I had crocheting, but I had something else, and it's just, I still have an Etsy account just to like so I can purchase my like patterns there. It's really good to find patterns there, but if you're like to sell digital products, but if you're selling physical products, that's kind of something else. Etsy's really bringing up the prices, I hear. So it's just, that's why I have my own website, so you can visit my website here. I have some of my crochet stuff there, but I need to put more. I'm really bad about putting my stuff there. So and a lot of my stuff is made to order because I don't like to have stuff in stock. I just like, if somebody gives me an order, I'll be like, okay, sweet. So I'll order it, I'll see if I have the shirt, I'll make it, and right then and there I'll send it out. So that's what I like to do. With crocheting, it's a little bit different. I have to have stuff in inventory. So yeah, and if you also crochet, listen to your customers, because like these past few times I've crocheted, this not the Star Wars one, but I did this other market. It was the people who owned the building. It was their very first time promoting the market, and they didn't think it was going to turn out well. They had an amazing turnout. It was crazy. Like so many people were there, and it wasn't that big of a building. So like we were kind of like shoulder to shoulder, like people walking by. It's just like, it was crazy. Like there were so many people in there, and I made so much money there. That was like my best, like guaranteed my best market of all time. Like I've never made so much money before. And honestly, all my stuff that sold was all crochet. I didn't sell any of my shirts. I maybe sold 1 or 2 wristlets or lanyards, but all the stuff I sold was crocheted items, and it was really good. So I am like in shock that it turned out so well. So that was like a big experience for me, and everybody because they put us in a big group chat on WhatsApp. I don't know if like other vendors do that. Like everybody that I vendored here with, they're all like, oh, we're putting you in a big group chat. I'm just like, wow. So I don't know if anybody, if that's how it works with other markets. But that's what they did. So we were all there, and everybody's like, oh, when's your next one? Because they were already talking about doing a summer one. So it's like, oh, when's your next one? We want to do it. We want to sign up. It was like such a great turnout. And we actually saw the girl who started the whole pop-up, that pop-up. She came to the Star Wars one, so she recognized us when we were talking to her, and she was like still in disbelief of how well it turned out. So I'm like super proud of her about that. Like, it was an amazing experience. I'm definitely gonna do it again. So but I get a lot of requests sometimes. They'll be like, oh, hey, do you have you ever crocheted like a fish or like a possum or something like that, just like random little items, or sloth. So I told them like, well, no, I don't have anything, but thank you like for like the suggestion. I'll definitely make something like that. So like the next day or that night, I will go on Etsy or YouTube, and I will just look for patterns. I will look for patterns that I like, because I'm very picky about my patterns. Okay, so like I've crocheted some stuff, like I'll just put some pictures here. I've crocheted this turtle that I found as a free YouTube pattern. So like that was actually what got me back into crocheting, that specific turtle. I've made so many turtles with it. I love it. It's so cute, and I have some of the turtle patterns on my site, and I love that I can just like, I get all these multicolor yarns, and I'll get the solids, and I love the color combos that come with it. So that one came out amazing. I love those turtle patterns. That's what got me into crocheting, so I'm totally blaming this turtle for it. So I've also crocheted the dragons. I love dragons ever since I saw How to Train Your Dragon. So I actually have a Toothless. I bought the Toothless pattern, but like, let me see. I still need to sew him. I've sewed all the parts. But like, yeah, so this is Toothless. I don't like the eyes, but these were the only ones I had at the time. So yeah, so that's Toothless. That's the whole body. This is from Red Mills Crochet. So I still have all the stuff there, but I got really confused when trying to sew it together. So I just have not sewed it yet. I'm kind of just been putting it off, but I really should put it together. But it was actually really fun to make. So I made that one. I made a bigger dragon. So, and yeah, the bigger dragon, it's like right here. So it's like probably like yeah, like I put it around my arms before, and it's literally like probably my arm length, maybe a little bit smaller than my arm length, but that was really fun to make. I really like that. So that was the one that I was originally selling for 60, and the girl told me, no, you should sell it for like 100. I'm just like, whoa. I'm like, no, honestly, I would probably sell it for maybe 100 online, but I'm kind of thinking maybe just sell it for 80 at a pop-up. So I don't know. So if you have any recommendations or like any gauging of how you price your items, I would really like to hear your advice about that. That Cameron Creations girl, I know she has like a calculator, like she weighs her yarn or something like that. I don't know how, I need to look that up, but just like whatever works, you know. So I've also made I made these cows. These cows were another free pattern I found on YouTube, and oh my gosh, they came out so cute. The horns are such a pain in the butt to crochet, but it's really cute to make the whole fun body. And I've only made so many color combos. I have so many more ideas like for color combos and how to do that, so I'm really excited about that. And you know, speaking of, these yarns are so soft. And then there's some yarns that I found at Hobby Lobby that I did not like because they felt rougher. Like they were the same thickness and everything, but they were just like, to me they were harder to crochet. Maybe because I made them too tight, or maybe it was the yarn itself, I don't know. So just like find whatever you're comfortable with is what I recommend. But so I made the cows. I also found this really cute dinosaur pattern as well, also on YouTube for free. So like that was really fun. And what I'd like to do is I have this I dropped my yarn. So I don't want to roll over it over here. So I have this binder over here. Okay, so I have this binder, and I print out all the patterns that I buy. So like, let me see. So so this is like one of the dragon patterns I did. This one and this one. So, and they're both by Red Mills Crochet. I love, this is a baby dragon. She just recently made this, and I love it. I have two of these, so they're like right here. And so I'll print out the patterns, and I'll have this binder with me so I can just take it wherever I go, because, oopsie, I didn't realize that finished. I'm so sorry. So yeah, so I'll have this binder with me and I'll take it wherever I go. That way I'm not wasting my phone's battery looking up the pattern, or like my computer, or I can basically have my computer like playing or watching something on Hulu or Netflix, and I don't have to worry about like wasting battery or going back and forth, you know? So I figured, you know what, I'm gonna buy a binder, I'm gonna print out all the patterns, and I'm going to yeah, and so that way, like, I just have them right here. And so this is from Karen's Creations. She has this ultimate craft fair checklist, so I can like literally get like a not a Sharpie, but like a dry erase marker and just check mark everything, so like everything's ready for the pop-up. But yeah, so yeah, and then so this is like then like if it's a free YouTube pattern, sometimes they won't have it written down, or if they do, it's like on a website, and I don't like that. So I'll type up the pattern on like a Google Docs, and then I'll have the patterns here. So, and then there's the picture of like the final product. So that's one of my turtles. So, and then I put like the pricing, how long it took me, the yarn I use, and the recommended eyes. So I like have all the information here. So I have it for the turtle, I have it for the cow, and then I have it for the dinosaur as well. So that's the dino I did. And then here's the baby dragon, but I'm not going to show you because that is a paid pattern. So if you want it, you're going to have to buy it from the original creator. Completely, they did an amazing job. Like, these are all the pattern testers. Like, they have all the pictures there. I just printed out like the whole PDF thing that they have. And then so yeah, then it has all the supplies that you need and the patterns here too. But I'm not going to show you that because if you want it, you're going to have to buy it, because she did a lot of work and she deserves it. And like, I don't regret getting this. Okay, give me a second. I'm getting a call from my dad now. That was my dad calling me, making sure everything was okay and that the air was on a certain temperature. Okay, oh yeah, the Red Mills Crochet. She also did the How to Train Your Dragon Toothless and Light Fury pattern, so that is really cool. So I have that. So I basically tried to write down all my patterns. So, okay, oh, Reese's, you want to get on the couch? No, Reese's? No. I get so antsy that she's going to jump up because she has staples in and she can't jump up. So, wait.
A few moments later.
Now she's all fine, no calm, whatever. So yeah, so I have the How to Train Your Dragons, and let me see. Okay, yeah, and then the last one I have in here is the, okay, I don't want to show, okay, the Mabel chicken pattern. So this is the pattern I use for the chickens by Oak and Marlowe. That's what they're called. So I definitely recommend you check them out because the chickens are super popular. I have no idea why. I do not get it, but I will not complain because it gives me good sales. Yeah, so if I go on YouTube, I'll write down the patterns. That way I don't have to keep on looking up the videos. And sometimes when I go to pop-ups, like if I want to bring up the YouTube pattern, another thing is that, oh, I'm out of breath, picking her up. I need to exercise more. Another thing is that sometimes I get no cell service because reminder to hydrate. Yeah, so there will be times like this. One of my past markets, I was trying to crochet something, and a cow, and I couldn't bring up the YouTube video for it. So because there was like no cell service where I was at, so I was like, what am I supposed to do or something? So, and I couldn't remember the pattern off the top of my head, at least like what the next row was. So, and it was a big pattern. So I got, I was like, what do I, so I was like, okay, I guess I'll just crochet like the chickens. So, but I really had wanted to do the cow while I was there. So yeah, so that's why I recommend like you get like buy a binder, print out the patterns, or write down the patterns or something. Or it doesn't even have to be, you don't even have to print them out or whatever. You can just get a notebook and just write them down yourself. So that's just another thing. That's what really helped me. So it's just like your little go-to crochet booklet, you know, or binder or whatever. I won't even just take it to markets. I'll take it anywhere with me. So if I'm going to be on a long car ride, or if I'm going to be at an office for a while or something, just if I'm going to be somewhere and I know it's going to take a while or whatever, even if I go to the library, I'll just bring it and I'll have my binder with me. And what else have I done? I'm trying to think, what else have I crocheted? I did a dinosaur, a cow, chickens. Oh, I've done some dolphins. I crocheted some dolphins, like right up here. So the dolphins, they're cute. like the pattern, like this is also a free pattern on YouTube. The pattern I found, she uses a much smaller needle, so they're really small, but I like the bigger ones, something for like a kid to cuddle with. So I upped the size of my needle to quite a bit to play with it. So that's what I like about these really thick yarns, is that you can kind of like you can use like a really big needle. One, it's easier to crochet with, like personally for me, and it's just fun to do, you know. So like and I've used, like, the smallest I've used was like a 4 or a 4.25, I think, with these things, and then I've used up to like a size 8. Like that's the range of what I've used with these thickness of yarn. So like it's really cool. You just have to play with it and all that stuff. So I love that. But I think that's all I crocheted. No, I crocheted a butterfly. I completely forgot about the butterfly. So this is the butterfly I did. I love how it came out. It's so cute. And I really had no idea how to price it. So when I first made it, I was like, okay, I'm gonna sell it for $35. I probably underpriced it at the time. But I said 35, and I told the guy, like, it was a dad. He literally had his little girl in his hands. The little girl was just loving it and touching it. And the dad was like, how much? I was like, 35. He's like, okay, I'll take it. I'm just like, wow. I'm just like, man, these kids are spoiled. And you know, every market is different, because like my chickens apparently are bestsellers everywhere. But like my last market, all my turtles were like selling like crazy. They loved it. And yet this previous market that I went to, I think I only sold 1 turtle. So every market is different. Don't just get discouraged if you like do really well one market and then do really bad another one. That's just how life's gonna work out. It's always a different crowd. It's always a different experience. And just make sure you make up for it. Keep track of your money. That's another thing that I do, is that so I'll have so whenever I do these markets, it's always with my mom. So like we'll both be talking to the customers and talking whatever, but I give her a notebook, and she will write down every sale that I make. I know there's some people who write, oh, I made a sale and it was exactly like at a it was exactly like at 12 o'clock I made a sale. But a lot of the times they'll be like, oh, I don't do Cash App, or they'll be like, oh, I only do Zelle or something like that. And so they're able to track it better on their phones. Me, I write everything down. Personally, I like to do that. So I need some water. Make sure to hydrate, guys. So that's just what I recommend for you guys. Just keep track of what you sell at these pop-ups, right? Like always bring a notebook or something that you can write down, or even just take it down on your phone. It's just so, and I don't get the deal why people write it down like, oh, I made a sale like 11:45. Just like I don't get why people do that, but I just keep track of, I sold this, I sold this. So I shouldn't really make a template of for my mom, because she's just writing things in notebooks. If we print out a template saying, oh, this is under Cash App or whatever, you know, I think that'd be easier for her and me. So, but it's always a fun experience. We always get to meet new people. We always have a lot of fun, and it's a great way to build connections with other people as well. And like I'm the type of person who kind of overshares. Like this new girl I met at the pop-up, she's like, oh my gosh, I love your dolphin. And I told her, oh, it's a free pattern. Like, and I literally sent her the link, and she's like, oh my gosh, I'm definitely gonna make this. Like, I felt no shame in like sharing that kind of stuff, because how I see it is that like everybody in that room, every other small business owner is kind of in the same space as me. We're all trying to make it. We're all trying to make money. We're all trying to sell our stuff. So it's just I'm just like trying to share the love and the experience, you know, because even though we got the same pattern, it won't end up the same, because we both had the exact same dragon, but mine was huge and hers was a lot smaller, and she used different yarn and I used different yarn from her, and we used a different needle size, and so it's all different. And you know, even the stuffing as well was different, and how like cuddle worth, I guess, like snuggle worth it was. So it's just like, even though people make the same things, it won't turn out the same. So there's always going to be a difference out there. So like, don't be afraid to like share your stuff. Just I'm definitely not going to share you the stuff I paid for, because like that's not fair on the person who made the pattern. Like they deserve the credit, and they deserve like the money's worth of like people buying the pattern and saying like, hey, I bought this pattern, this person made it. If you want to do it, you should buy the pattern from this person, because they put so much time and effort into it. So that's just, it's not fair for them or even me to share that pattern when I already bought the pattern. So like I spend like less than $10 a pattern or whatever to like give them. So like, you know what, I'm mixing up my words, but you know what I'm trying to say is like, you should like these people put a lot of time and effort in making these patterns, and so you should like just be honest and pay what's worth for them, you know? So there's actually a few more patterns I want to try. I found this really adorable bat pattern that I feel like is going viral because it keeps on popping up on my social media. So or I really just like bats. I'm not goth, but I do like the goth aesthetic, so black is like my second favorite color behind purple. But so I really want to try the bat pattern that I found was super cute. And another pattern I wanted to try, I found this really cute cat and dog pattern by this same person on Etsy that I think I'm gonna buy because it's on sale right now. So I'm really considering it. So, and yeah, I'm probably gonna buy it right after this. So basically prepping for all my summer markets right now. I only have 2 as of right now. So and after that, I know for sure I have 2 fall ones, basically Halloween ones, and I will definitely have a Christmas one because the girl who does the theme one, she always has a Halloween and she always has a Christmas market, but I do not know any other places that have that right now besides one other place for the Halloween one. But if I can find other places, definitely, because Christmas is like one of the craziest times of the year, and people love like to get these handmade stuff because it's like more sentimental, and like, you know, people put all their time and effort into this stuff, so it's incredible. I really wish I did not stop crocheting when I was younger, but school got in the way and college, and I really wish I think I almost picked it up back in college, but I didn't, so yeah, sad. So I will see you guys in the next video, and again, don't forget to like and subscribe and check out my website when you can, okay guys? So it was nice talking to you. Bye.